Now, chemical reactions. So our first type of chemical reaction is what? My combination reaction. So in a combination reaction, what we have studied, that reactant sites can be two or reactants, but the product will be only one. Single product will be there. Is this clear? Product will be what? Just a single product. Just like my burning of coal.
Yeah.
C plus O2 tends to CO2. So here, this is what? This is your reactant. And this is what? This is your product. Clear? So here is also reactants are how much? Reactants are 2. But my product is what? Only one single product.
Yeah.
If this type of reactions happens, then it means that is what your combination reaction. Is this clear? Any doubt?
Yes, it's clear.
Clear. Very good. Now, my second chemical reaction. Tell me what the second one will be there. My second chemical reaction will be, take it as, which one we will take? Combination reaction we have studied. The second one will be what? What you want to study? Decomposition?
Yeah, let's do it by order. Decomposition.
Decomposition. Now, decomposition words means what? There was one compound, just like if I will say decompose ho gaya. Some waste material has decomposed. It means it has splitted in so many forms. It is mixed with soil. Understood? So here also in a decomposition reaction means what? Reactant will be one, just opposite of combination reaction. Reactant will be one, product will be more than one. Understood?
Yeah.
What I said? Reactant will be one. One reactant, but the products will be 2 or more products. E plus C plus G, whatever. Just like decomposition reactions, just like our is what? Thermal decomposition. Understood?
Yeah.
Thermal decomposition. Another is what? Any idea? Electrolytic decomposition. Correct?
Yes.
Electrolytic decomposition. Third will be what? Any idea? Photolysis. Photon cells.
Maybe, yeah, photolysis. Yeah.
Photon cells. Photolysis, decomposition. Now, what do you mean by these words? The main question is that. See, thermal means what? Heat. Correct? Thermal means what?
Yeah.
Heat. Suppose if I am giving heat to some of my product, some of my reactant, not the product, some of my reactant. That reactant, because of heat, it splits and forms 2 or more products. That is known as what? Thermal decomposition. Understood this part?
Yeah.
What is thermal decomposition? Thermal decomposition means that suppose because due to heat, my reactant into 2 or more Okay. Example, my calcium carbonate.
Yeah.
CaCO3. If I give heat to this, it splits into what? Calcium oxide plus CO2 gas. Calcium oxide is what? Solid. CO2 gas is what? Gaseous state. And this calcium oxide carbonate is also your solid. Understood? Combination means what? Combination means what? Combining 2-3 reactants form one product. Decomposition means what? Splitting one reactant into so many products. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Fine, Aryan. Second.
Yeah.
Second is what? Our electrolytic decomposition. In an electrolytic decomposition, electrolytic means what? Electro. Electro means what? Electron. An electron flow. Electron flow means what? It means we are talking about electricity. Correct? Electron flow means what? We are talking about
Yeah.
electricity.
Electricity.
Correct? Wherever there is a flow of electron, it means we are talking about what? Electricity. So here, due to electricity, if we will give electricity to any of the things, it will decompose. Have you seen water heater rod?
Like a
Rod.
humidifier?
The rod in India, if you came in India, you might have seen this type of rod is there, by which so many people still, instead of using geyser, they are still using this type of rods. Have you seen this type of electric rods to heat the water?
No.
We are putting in the
Can
bucket.
you show me a
this
picture
type-
of it?
wait a minute, I'm showing you. Okay, leave it. That is also I will show you right now. Have you boiled water for bath in the same vessel? Again and again, again and
No,
again,
I
again and
don't.
again. We are using geyser.
I mean, boiling water. Yeah, geyser.
Okay, in geyser also, you need maintenance because it becomes what? Okay, whenever the plumber will come to repair your geyser, just see that, observe that in a geyser also there are 2 rods are there, 2-3 rods are there. It becomes totally rusted. Brown color of rust happens just because the water is not, and every time when we turn on the geyser, the rods becomes what? Heat up. It is splitting the water molecules. Is this clear? It's
Yeah.
splitting some water molecules. Because of that
Oh,
reason, that
okay.
area becomes what? Salted. Because in water there is salt also there. Oxygen is also there. So many different chemicals are there in the water. Because of that, if there is more salt content in the water, the geyser will खराब हो जाता है faster.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
salt, understood? That comes under the process of what? Electrolysis. It doesn't work very well in the salty water. Okay, especially geyser, then cooler. The salt which is there in the water, it rusts the iron very fast. Okay, so here also electrolysis means what? We are giving lot of heat. If we will give not heat, if we will give electric current, if we will give electric current in our water, it will be split it into hydrogen plus oxygen gas. So this is also what? Decomposition. Is this clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Any doubt?
No, no.
Fine. The third one is what? Our photolysis decomposition. Now, what do you mean by this photolysis decomposition? Any idea? Photo means what? Photons. Photons means what? Packets of photons. Packets of photons. And packets of photons come from where? Comes from my sunlight. Is this clear?
Yes.
It means that if we just
What are packets of photons though?
see, sunlight, we can say sunlight is a packets of photons because sunlight is what? Lot of energy comes. Which kind of energy? Light energy.
Yeah.
And light is what? Light is your electromagnetic waves. What is electromagnetic? This is a very deep study. Electromagnetic waves. Electro means what? Flow of electrons. That is electricity. So light, we can say it is light is a what? Electric field. Wherever there is an electric field, automatically there will be the magnetic field, but in a perpendicular direction. Because according to Fleming's left hand or Fleming's right hand rule, electric field, magnetic field, and force, these all are perpendicular to each other. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. So electrons. So here we are talking about packets, small packets, because we don't know how much sunlight has electrons. So our scientist has said that instead of taking the huge electrons, just split it into small packets.
Okay.
Understood? Instead of taking a huge sugar meal, we can't get the sugar. We can't take the sugar meal everywhere. We are taking what? Packets of sugar, no?
Yeah.
Understood? Similarly here also.
Mm.
We are not talking about the huge electrons. We are talking about small packets because we can understand how much electrons are there in that small packet. Okay, and small packets means what? In a 1 second, how much electrons come? That is the packet. This much of in 1 second. In 1 second, if suppose there are 200 electrons, so this is a packet of one electron. Then in the 1 second, another, it will maybe 190 electrons. This is also a small packet. Understood the meaning of packet?
Yeah.
Very good. So here we are talking
It's
about
just a smaller measurement of a bigger thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Fine. So in a photolysis decomposition, we are saying that suppose we are decomposing our material, our compound with the help of sunlight. If it decomposes, then we will say that this is a decomposition reaction. Okay. Just like my AgCl.
Yeah.
Just like my AgCl. AgCl, when we give it sunlight, we will get what? Ag plus chlorine. That is Cl2. Is this clear?
Yeah. It's clear.
So decomposition reaction means what? One reactant,
One reactant turns into two products. Two or more.
Two or more. Combination reaction means what? Two or more reactants.
Two or more reactants gives one product.
Remember? Understood?
Yes.
Understood? Any doubt?
No doubt.
Very good. Now, the next is what your displacement reaction. Now, displacement and double displacement. This thing I have already taught you that the reaction in which more reactive elements displace less reactive element from its solution. What I said? Reaction in which more reactive element Understood? More reactive element displaces less reactive element. Okay, from its solution. Here, how to remember? This is displacement reaction. Suppose I take Fe plus CuSO4. We have already studied about cation and anion. That A is written alone, then BC is written. It means that A will be positive, B will be positive, C will be negative. Positive will attract with negative. This thing I have already taught you. Right, Aryan?
Yes.
Correct? It means Fe is
Because
positive,
only
Cu
because it's like opposites attract.
attract each other. And why Fe is
Yeah.
positive? This thing also I have taught you. Correct?
Yeah.
Why F is positive? It means that if this type of combination happens, it means this is what your displacement reaction.
Yeah.
Understood this part? Any doubt?
Yes. No.
Any
No
doubt?
doubt.
Very good. Now, double displacement. In case of double displacement reaction, so we will get what? AC plus B. Now, in case of double displacement reaction, what happens? Tell me. Well, beta, double displacement reaction.
Yeah. Yes. The double displacement reaction. Should I like
Double
explain?
displacement reaction it means
Should I
a
explain
new
it?
compound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the new compound is formed by mutual exchange of my what? Ions. Here we are
Two
exchange.
ions. Yeah, two ions.
Yes, two between
The
two
exchange
ions
of two ions between two ions. Yeah.
to form a new compound. Okay, here we will say that AB plus CD tends to, this is positive, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. This will combine this will combine this. It means AD plus CD. Correct? It means that example,
Yes.
Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 tends to NaCl2, sorry, NaCl2 BaSO4, positive, negative, negative, positive. We always have a habit to write positive first, then negative, then positive, then negative. But we don't know Na2Cl2. No, we know what? NaCl, sodium chloride. So 2 is common in both, so put it 2 at the front. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Any doubts, Aryan?
No, no doubt.
So we will put 2 at the front because this is what? Sodium chloride and barium sulfate.
Yeah.
Okay. So when sodium sulfate combines in barium chloride, it will give what? Barium sulfate and
Barium
sodium
sulfate,
chloride.
chloride. Yeah.
Okay. Any
Yeah.
doubt?
No, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Now, oxidation is not there in your right now in your this
No,
exam.
oxidation and reduction is not there.
Oxidation reaction is not there. So up till here, any of the doubt you have, please let me know. Tell me fast. What is combination reaction? Faster.
Combination reaction is when two or more reactants combine to form one product.
Very good. Displacement reaction.
Displacement reaction is when when there is a when there are two reactants and they exchange, no, sorry, and the more reactive metal replaces the less reactive metal in the compound, and it forms a new product.
Very good. Now, ये क्या कहते हैं displace decomposition reaction.
Decomposition reaction is when one reactant decomposes to form two or more products.
What is photolytic decomposition?
Photolysis decomposition is when sunlight helps in decomposing the product in
What
two
are
or
the type
more.
of decomposition reaction?
Um, there's photolysis, thermal and no, not chemical. Yeah, no, electrolysis. Yeah.
Now, what is double displacement reaction?
Double displacement reaction is when two ions exchange to form new compound.
Completed.
Yeah.